Welcome back. I'm Matt Templeton with the Templeton Real Estate Group, and today I want to talk to you about what is happening in the market, specifically around prices, because everyone's saying, oh my goodness, are the prices changing? What should we be thinking about? Now, the thing that you as a seller might need to know, if you're thinking about selling, prices are a little bit less than they were this spring. They're a few percentage points less than they were this spring, which would generally mean kind of flatline. They're less though. So let's say that your house was worth $500,000 this spring. It might be worth $450,000 or $475,000. Just be prepared. I'm talking to sellers right now that are wishing their house was worth $550,000 and it was worth $500,000 at the best, and now it's only worth $475,000. But they usually paid way less than $475,000 or $500,000. They're still getting way more money for their house than they expected. They just had maybe gotten a little bit too high in their expectations. So prices have come down just slightly from this spring. And the reason for that is interest rates have gone up. We're seeing interest rates in the low sixes now, and that's causing less demand, which means less buyers competing for the homes that are available. More inventory is coming on. Sellers are trying to get their house on the market to not miss out on this opportunity. And because there's less demand, houses are taking a little bit longer to sell, and they're also selling for a little bit less money. Now, we have several strategies that get our sellers' homes sold fast, including our 72 sold programs, selling your house in 72 hours, including our pick your move out date program, and including our buy before you sell program. So we have several programs to help our sellers have the best strategy around getting out of their house for the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time. And it really does take some strategy because days on market are increasing, prices are coming down, and it's a little bit of a different market. But I will tell you, if you're a buyer or if you're a seller, we don't know what the prices are going to do in the future. I have a feeling they're going to level out. I do think interest rates are going to go up significantly though. Interest rates we expect to go maybe as high as 8%. And that sort of increase in interest rate is going to change the cost of owning a home, especially until you can get refinanced. And I do think that's going to continue to cause less buyers to want to purchase. So if you're a buyer, it might be the time to buy right now. You have less competition. We're getting for our buyers especially, we're able to negotiate and usually get you a pretty good set of closing cost help and lower prices. But then also, the big benefit is right now there's a lot of fear and uncertainty in people who aren't our sellers because they don't have a strategy, they don't know how to win. And so we're able to negotiate down on those sellers. For our buyers, the interest rates are a little bit higher than they were, but I remember my first interest rate, I believe, was like 5.5% or 6%. And interest rates are right around that same historically low 5 to 6%, not 10, not 15, not something we saw in the 80s or 90s. The interest rates are still reasonably low. And I believe they will go back down to 2, 3, 4% in the next 3 to 5 years, which means that go ahead and get a house, move where you want to move, be where you want to be, get some stability, and then you can always refinance your payment in a couple of years. A couple other strategies we're using, we're getting our sellers or sellers that are not ours for our buyers to pay for an interest rate buy down. Interest rate buy down allows for the interest rate to be lower, so we can still get that payment lower if we need to, a little bit of help from a seller. There's lots of strategies right now, and it's a great market to buy. It's also a great time to sell because prices are down a little bit from what they were, but they're not, but they're still at record prices. They're still at a great price. Now, what will happen probably come spring, if the prices may end up being a little bit less than they were even last spring, and the media is going to go crazy about prices are lower than we've ever seen, or prices are lower than they were last year. Yes, 1 or 2 percentage points lower, a couple percentage points lower. It's not the sky is falling, but they aren't quite as high as the peak. So now is a great time to buy. Now's a great time to sell, and it's way less fast-paced and hectic. It's a lot easier. We can work and make the best situation for you. So whether you're buying or whether you're selling, call us. We can help you with that piece. Click the links below if you're looking for information on all the homes for sale in the market, or if you're thinking you want to find out what your home might be worth. We have an automated system that gives you an estimate of what your home is worth. You can click those links below. Of course, reach out to us via email, via text, or on the website anytime. We'd love to help you with your buying or selling journey. We're your guides, we're your consultants, and we advise you on the best strategies for your situation. We'll talk to you soon.